Well, good evening from a nice muggy Austin evening. The pup is not with me, I'm on my own, so it is a little lonely. But we're getting those steps in and checking out some pretty interesting places along the way. All right, so this morning was a little rough, if I'm being honest. Waking up at 3:30 or so to get myself ready to be in an Uber by 4 a.m. on my way to LAX so that I could catch a bright and early flight out here to Austin. It was not my idea of fun, but I got it done and we're here. The flight was pretty uneventful. Luckily, there were no delays, no cancellations, nothing along those lines, which is great considering I feel like that's all you hear about these days is delays and cancellations at the airport. When I landed in Austin, I had the recommendation of a good buddy of mine to go check out Terry Black's barbecue. And so put that sucker into the nav and got going, and it was pretty decent. I think the ambiance of that place is pretty cool, and I think probably they have great food most of the time. I don't know if I chose correctly, but I got their beef rib, and it was a big Flintstones honking piece of meat on an even bigger bone. I think part of my problem with it really had to do more with the fact that the bone had to weigh more than any of the meat. And when you're charging $54 an ounce or whatever it is, it kind of sucks to be spending that kind of money on bone. But I enjoyed it, and it was a good start to the trip so far. I've had some pretty successful meetings thus far and have enjoyed meeting with those individuals. When it came time for dinner, I stumbled upon a smash burger place. I'm not 100% sure where I got the recommendation from or how I found the place, but it was in my list of places that I want to go to inside of Google Maps. And so I decided, let's do it. And boy, am I glad that I did, because wow, that has to be like probably top 5 burgers in my life. It was delicious. It was a little place called NADC Burger, and I got their simple burger and fries. And if you did the same, I don't think you'd be disappointed. It was a delicious burger. After an early dinner, I went back to the hotel to kind of rest for a little bit because I was feeling just beat. And another buddy of mine texted and recommended I try a place called Round Rock Donuts. And I'm a man of the people, so decided I'd drive out there and give that a whirl. And I can't remember exactly what their shtick is, but they're not normal donuts. They've got a interesting take on donuts. And the way that they cook them, it's got to be done a little different because I'm gonna have to look it up, but the ingredients that they use are different than normal donuts. And it was pretty good. It was interesting. I don't know if it was just the novelty of having a donut that didn't taste like a donut, but was a donut. I don't know if it was that or if it was legitimately good, but one way or the other, yeah, I'd do it again. I'd try it again. Round Rock Donuts. Well, I tell you what, it definitely is nowhere near as fun being out here without the pup. He definitely adds a special something to these walks, and definitely enjoy having him around, and I feel his absence. For those of you curious, I think I'm walking around the Capitol building now here in Austin, or at least that's what I thought I was doing. That was the plan anyway. And I think I might need to go back. Yeah, we're gonna go back this way. Give this way a whirl. If we manage to find it, supposedly it's the largest Capitol building in the United States, or at least I heard that on a YouTube video earlier today. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. Oh, that's kind of cool. Price of liberty. Well, tack this under no duh moments, but I guess you can get to the grounds, but it being after hours, obviously, that's as far as you can go. But the Capitol grounds are closed. somewhere on the other end of those trees is the largest Capitol building in the United States. Let's see if I can get you a better picture here. Peekaboo, I see you. There it is. Just through those trees. Definitely some pretty Capitol grounds. Can't say that I've been to a lot of Capitol grounds in the United States, but for the ones I have been to, this has got to rank up there pretty high. Well, I'm not a complete moron. I knew the Capitol itself would be closed by now, but I was kind of hoping to get some cool shots of it lit up at night. But alas, it looks like this is about as close as I'm getting to it, as those grounds right on the other side of that railing are closed. No grounds for you. All right, well, I guess that means I get to take a scooter home. By these free scooters. They're not free, but you got to use the Lyft app, I guess. They're everywhere, just littered in Austin. I mean, I suppose they're nice and convenient because they all seem to be around right as you need one, but it doesn't exactly do anything for the aesthetic of the area just to have these things all stacked up everywhere. But when in Rome or Austin, give it a try. I'm definitely pretty far out now from my hotel room. I wasn't planning on going this far, but started seeing the Capitol in the distance, and I figured, why not? Why not go give it a whirl? Check it out. Now we get to check this bad boy out. All right. Or just kidding. That one's not a Lyft. It's a Lime. So not only are there tons of these scooters everywhere, but they're not even the same company. Just multiple companies littering them all over the place. All right. Well, lucky us. I think that is one over there. Let's give it a try. You know, the thing I don't really get about these is you get on them and they don't feel like they're actually working at all. You kind of have to get going for a little bit before they actually do anything. Definitely a lot easier than walking. Now I just got to remember how to get back to the hotel. I've been in some serious drug towns before, but man, I feel like everywhere I go, I smell marijuana here. This has got to be one of the worst cities for that. Dang, this is just making light work of my walk. This thing's out of battery. All right, well, that was a good little walk. Got in about 6,200 steps. Went about, I don't know, a little over 4 miles or so. Great night walk. I appreciate you guys coming along with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care now.